Okay, we are now recording. We're going to play some D&D. Who would like to recap the 2 sessions, the two or three sessions that have happened since last time we recorded? Okay, it'll be me. I think the last
I cannot
thing...
read my handwriting.
So, I think the last thing we have recorded was you guys being interrogated about the assassination attempt on the Queen. And we finished with a very heartbreaking scene between Eri and Leah. It was kind of like final goodbye and all of that. Unfortunately, Ren has dropped out for a little bit, not permanently. So, last session, Absirian decided that you guys were probably in too much danger, and so he was going to kind of step in. And he said to the two of you, I've organised a way for you to get out the Feywild for a few weeks or a month or so. To get away, the court will go back to normal. These very long-lived peoples have surprisingly short memories. So you can come back later and we'll have sorted everything out, and I will look after Ren. He gave you a way out, which you both decided to take, thankfully. And the shopkeeper was somewhat annoyed at being used as a taxi service, but he dropped you off in the city of Panlepek, the capital of the country. It's a city set on the peaks of 3 mountains which join around a giant crater. At which point, one of which you both jumped into the crater on the advice of Commander Dursk, who you had gone to go and see. As his little way of introducing you to the compound or the fortress of the Planar Walkers. You got a bit of a history lesson in where the Planar Walkers came from, and some history about the world, including the 3 people who set up the Planar Walkers, which was the Empress Arcana Morgana, Octave the Eternal, and Ashes the Ancient Red. Being your characters from your first ever one-shot that I did. They're in as well. Yeah. Then I think you stayed the night. You had some discussions with a few Planar Walkers. You had a lovely bath together. Which wasn't as romantic as it sounded. But then you went back up to the surface. You were given a pointer of a job you could go and do. There is a guy named Henry who runs Henry's Cursed Antiquities. Was that you?
Yeah, sorry, I just had a pop-up. I clicked on the wrong button on my taskbar and everything just went...
I'm not sure how I could hear like what's going on. But yeah, he wants basically a bodyguard, a bit of a dog's body, basically, who can help him fight some of the curses he has to in his job for a little bit of pay and something for you to keep you busy while you're here in the main city. You were told that in a few weeks there is going to be a big council meeting to officially integrate the newly founded Radiant Isles into the continent of Estravia. And so your good friend, Empress... What's her name? Marsenia, thank you. I got Marsenia and Marjolaine, the Queen of Thorns, mixed up in my head. Marsenia is going to be there, and a whole load of fancy lords from around the world. Some of which you have met, some of which you have not. Most of which you haven't, but some you have. You've got some friends, not too many enemies, but of course, Eritrea has her issues there, which is why she's decided to go with the name Bella or Bonnie?
Bella.
Bella.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter, right?
Yeah, Bella
Well.
Hunter. Which is funny because a Bell Hunter is from Elden Ring, so now you're a Bella Hunter, a female version. But you then had a bit of a test set by Henry, where you played, you fought a cursed chess set in which you were kind of absorbed into the game and the pieces you were playing against tried to kill you. But with death to the king and some arguments, the curse so far was suppressed or defeated, and you found yourself standing next to the table with this chess set. Henry tells you did a really good job, good pat on the shoulder, thumbs up. I'll organise your payment later, but you've got the job. Was basically it. And I think that's kind of where we left off. So I would say maybe you are now leaving the Henry's Cursed Antiquities. You're kind of being hurried out. Now that you've got the job, Henry's just like, yep, I've got stuff to do, thank you. Come back, I'll let me know what you're saying and I'll come and contact you. Which is another thing that happened, because you also have somebody else who said was going to contact you, because you made contact with the Thieves Guild, who said, let us know where you're staying and we'll contact you if we need you as well. So, possibly the first thing you need to do is to find yourself somewhere to lay your head. That would be my suggestion. However, I'm going to say it's about mid-afternoon. It's still really cold, but bright out. The two suns overhead and you're above the cloud layer. So the air is quite thin and crisp, but when you're in the sun, it gets quite hot. You can choose what you want to do as you're kind of being hurried at this antiquity store.
We were given a new place to stay, weren't we? Up on the
think so.
hill.
I did not write a name, but I think we just found a random tavern.
You were suggested to go to the tavern called the highest tavern in the world. But I think you also said you didn't want to because it would involve a lot of climbing.
Ah! I think we were unsure. But, I mean, it's a good name, though. It's nice to be above, to see what's happening.
Yeah.
The
Maybe we
highest.
should head there and secure a room.
Yeah, I need to rest right now. My health is really low, and I don't mind leaving at night, so...
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. You can ask some of the guards and you get given directions. There's always these very fancy silver, like very shiny silver guards wandering around. And you are pointed at and patted on the shoulder and told, good luck with that. As basically they point up and you see that basically one of the mountains you're on has an even higher, rockier outcropping, and you see some stairs leading up, and just on the top you can just see a building with some smoke coming out of the chimney. It's framed beautifully against the deep blue sky. And you can start making your way there. They were correct. It is, in fact, a lot of climbing. In fact, there's... 1,064 steps to it. However, you notice they're really quite small steps. So although there's a big sign at the bottom saying 1,064 steps to the highest tavern in the land, you can take 2 or 3 at a time. They're much smaller than you would expect. You think possibly it's a publicity gimmick thing. Because I rolled too high. You start making your way up. And by the top, Eritrea. I thought Eritrea definitely roll an athletics check. You're not going to do this every time you go home. I'm just doing it for this first time.
I think Eritrea probably would have been fooling around a bit on the way up and trying to see how many steps she could take at once. So how far she could stretch her leg. So that's 11.
11. You're quite winded. I'm going to say, Leah, you do one as well. But just if you have any thoughts about how tiredness affects vampires, go ahead.
Well, I'm pretty low health anyway, so if you want, I can roll with disadvantage.
No, just roll, but maybe I'll increase your DC. I think that's fine.
Well, it makes sense. I rolled an 8.
Yeah, so how does... you're not winded because you're not panting. You don't need to pant. But you feel your thigh muscles are burning. You've been walking somewhat normally, although you've been quite tired to be using the wall some of the way up. But yeah, your thighs are on fire. as you've been stepping up, and your knees are starting to kick a little bit.
Too young for this.
And by the very top, you're actually quite happy the steps are quite small, because if you got them one by one, it's only a little bit each time. It's like, that's good enough. You actually met with quite a beautiful, almost a bit like a villa, a cross between like a tavern and a villa. So it's got deep terracotta tiled, made of this beautiful white stone, lovely arch on the way in, and windows on all sides.
I'll enter straight away.
Yeah. You're met with. In fact, you have to duck slightly, as it's got a very, very low ceiling. And you look towards the bar where there is a. There's actually a halfling woman standing there, just cleaning out a glass pint jar. She looks over and says, "Ah, visitors, so lovely to see. How can I be of assistance today?"
Hi, we were sent by Henry from the Shop of Curses. Do you know him?
I think I'm aware of the shop, yes.
He's our employer and he's paying for our accommodation here.
Roll for deception?
I don't like the guy, okay? Deception. It's been a long time. Well, I'm going to sleep, so I'm going to use a psychic die. Oh! Not 20 plus 4 plus 4.
Ah, okay.
It's thanks to your die.
Yay!
Ah, yes, we have a few standing arrangements with itinerant workers, as they're sometimes called. Please, yeah, come sit down at the bar, and I'll get you something to wet your throats after the long travel.
Thank you.
Nice.
Two frothing, deep amber beers are placed in front of you, overflowing a bit with suds onto the lovely worn table. And she's standing there just wiping. She's got a new glass and she started to wipe that. And said, "So you're working for Mr. Henry, you say?"
Yeah, amongst other people. We're helping him discover and fight curses from objects he owns.
Oh, that's a dangerous job, I hear. Wouldn't catch
Tell me about it.
Don't bring any curses back to me now, will you?
No, we'll never.
Sorry, I'll join you with one.
May I ask you, are all the rooms that size?
You're saying that, and you're sat on a stool that's a bit like when an adult sits on a child's like school chair.
No.
You're definitely looking a bit large, comically like out of proportion. And she goes, "No, this is just the just the ground floor. We've got some floors for your bigger folk up at the top."
Oh, thank you. That's reassuring.
We did use it halved our number of rooms because all the rooms used to be like this. You know, they were built for me basically. But then when some complaints came in, we opened up some of the rooms. So you've got double height, which for you is normal height.
I'm thankful.
So is work what you've come to our fair little city for?
Would you like to explain, Harry, while we're here?
Well, just never been here before, have we? Really?
Nope.
So we just come here, a bit tourists, you know, we've been down to the circus, the fair, you know, we've had a good look round, and but you know, we've got to look for work as well, because we've got to get by as adventurers and travellers.
Are
so
you professional
yeah.
adventurers then? Not just
Yeah.
itinerant workers, you're, you know, he who steps where no person has stepped before.
What? Gotta get that dollar, you know.
Gotta get that dollar. Okay, yeah, well, adventurers can
Whatever
be
she said,
certainly
yeah.
single-minded, yes. Not, I'm judging, you know, everyone works for a living.
What is your name, by the way?
I have that written down somewhere, give me 1 second. All my notes closed, but my computer reset. My name is Pliny.
Pliny.
Pliny. A pleasure to meet you.
Pliny.
My name is Leah,
Leah?
and her name is
Bella.
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 Wonderful. Well, if there's anything for you that I can do, or any directions for any local entertainment, I will be. I've got my ear to the ground, although the ground up here is rather higher than the ground below.
Frankly, if I could have the key to my room, and if you can tell me if I can take a bath or something, I'm exhausted.
Of course. Is this separate bedrooms, or would you be sharing?
Just look at Eri. Yeah, separate.
And she's going to roll an insight check on you.
Deception then.
What did you roll?
Oh. 19.
Okay. No, it's fine. You don't need to, Eric. You didn't say anything. She rolled a 7. And she's just... Well, none of my business, but 2 rooms it is then. She slides 2 big brass keys across. Each room comes with a nice copper bath in the corner. And there should be water warming in the sunlight on your little balcony.
How cute. Thank you.
Welcome to the highest tavern in the land. We do so aim to please.
I still want to insight check her, but she's lovely, so I won't. Thank you.
Wonderful.
Thank you.
Are you heading off to your rooms now, or would you care for a... I can tell you a bit about the city if you would like, or... You look a little bit worse... Well, one of you certainly looks a little bit worse for wear. I guess blood comes with the job, I suppose. I will remind the staff to clean thoroughly once you're done.
Yeah, thanks. Eri, I'll leave you to it. If you want to chat with her, I need to rest.
Okay. So yeah, I have some questions actually, but
Please do. I am an absolutely open book.
I mean, George, you can tell like I'm a bard, so
Ah, yes, it was the beautiful lute you have on you. So
isn't it lovely?
fascinating design with all those beautiful cogs.
Yeah, thank you. It was gifted to me by a dear friend of mine.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm just wondering the places to perform around here. Like, is any work for a bard?
Now would that be normal bard work, or is that your adventurer bard? There are 2 different
No,
types.
just normal. You
Just
know.
normal bard.
I haven't had a chance in a long time with traveling to settle somewhere and actually play some music in a long time, and you know that is what I do. We'll try to do.
Pleasant. Let me think. Yeah, there will definitely be spaces. There's you're free to set up in any of the squares around the city. You don't need any permit for busking or anything if you wish to do that. There's some specific squares closer to the to Lipek. Sorry, Lipek is the name of the big crater in the middle. Some of the podiums and boards set up around the inside lip are set up specifically for performers of all kinds, and great speakers and prophets, and sometimes some ravers and some madmen do tend to take up residency there as well. But you'll be in good company one way or the other. You could play out your heart's content to either the people or Lipek itself.
Thank you. Thank you. It's some good advice.
Of course. So are you staying here for a certain amount of time, or do you go where the wind takes you?
Yeah. Well, we'll see. We'll just see what happens. We don't know if we're gonna stay here for long, or yeah, we'll just see.
Well, if you hear any good gossip, I'll give you a free drink or 2. You know, as a barmaid, I've got to keep my ear to the ground, and that involves people like yourself out in the city. We're a bit removed up here, but everything travels upwards, as they say.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, thank you for your advice.
Of course.
But I definitely would like another drink before I go up to my room, though.
Of course. Same again.
Yes, please. Yep.
Another big foaming sudsy beer, but not nicely mixed. There's not too much head on it. Said, well, you know where I am. I'm always here, and there will always be someone at the bar, no matter what time of night. It's usually me, but sometimes when I need a
What
bit
time
of
is
shut-eye.
sunset? Do you know?
What time is sunset?
Yes.
I think it would be maybe 5 hours from now. I had a rough estimate of what the looking outside of where Sol and Scenario are.
Thank you. Good to know.
Are you going to be heading out in the evening? Are you, as a bard, are you a bit of a party goer?
Well, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes. Not very often these days, but yeah, I'm thinking about it actually.
Well, it's good to let your hair down sometime. And I'm not just saying that so my host brethren through the city get a bit of your coin. But, you know, you've got to not take life too seriously, you know. I will tell you some things. There are some areas that someone yourself might want to stay clear of. An adventurer you may be, but there are some tough people around.
Okay. Anywhere in particular?
I would say the some of the darker alleys on the far side of where we are now. If you come to the window, I'll point you to where some. And she points down to basically directly opposite where you are on the. If you're at about maybe 4 o'clock, if this like big circle crater is a clock, if you're at about 4 o'clock, look out to about 11, and she says, "Here around there, there's some rougher types, especially around the evening." And there's a few people who will prey on the unsuspecting tourist to relieve you some of your gold. That is.
Thank you. Thank you for the warning. I appreciate that.
I clearly see you can take care of yourself, but I wouldn't be doing my duty as host if I didn't tell you.
We've been very helpful. Before I go wherever I'm going next, I'm going to want to use my ring just to see how the barmaid is feeling.
Okay, you want 3 emotions. She's quite happy. You can tell her from her personality, the first thing that comes across is happiness. She's quite bubbly, happy to talk to. Is she feeling anything else than happiness right now? I know, I said it would be 3 separate emotions. Who feels 3 emotions at once? She is feeling... not wonderful. She's feeling thoughtful. And you see her eyeing you up and down. You can't get quite the reason why, but she's feeling a bit thoughtful. And you get a bit of intrigue nibbling at the sides. Intrigued.
Okay.
She is
intriguing.
curious about something in October.
Okay. So, did you have any questions for myself before I move on?
Nope, nothing for myself. I don't want to pry too much into your own personal life. But your room is directly next to your friends.
I was actually gonna step outside for a little bit, check out the view, maybe play a bit. But I was thinking, I might play a bit and send people your way as they come up the hill, for a drink.
Please do. If you're going out, it's a lovely. You get a beautiful view across the city or the clouds. If you want, I can buy. If you'd like to buy some cigarettes, we've got some good ones. A deep purple smoke across the view might inspire you a bit.
How much?
5 silver for a pack.
Okay, yeah, why not?
Wonderful.
Something different.
I'll get you some of the good stuff as well.
Thank you.
And she hands you a small cardboard pack filled with what's quite really some hand-rolled cigarettes.
Do you have any matches?
Of course, yes, that will be another silver.
Yep. Yeah.
She hands you a box, and she's just, as your humble bartender, I'm sure I can get you anything that you need.
I'm sure that you can, yeah. Thank you for your help. I'm gonna head out. I'll see you later.
Enjoy your night. She goes back, rubbing the same jar again. Okay.
Yeah, I think I would literally do that. Then I'd go outside and play a bit while looking at the view, see if I get inspired, have a cigarette.
Yep, she's quite right. Like, you light it and it gives off a beautiful, like, purple waft of smoke that every time you blow out, it just goes off in the wind. It's thoroughly pleasant, and as the sun set, You know, the light starts bouncing off the cloud, and your world turns orange, which is this beautiful purple that offsets very nicely. As you can look across the city, or the clouds, as I said. You can do that for a few hours. Are you there until nightfall, or would you wish to head back before that?
Yeah, I think I'd want to check out the sunset, and then I'd probably head up for my room for a bath and slip.
Wonderful. As you head in, you get a bit of a raised glass from Pliny as you head up to your room. So I'll just your rooms are identical. They're really quite large rooms. You've been given a suite. You've got a beautiful double bed covered with multiple furs and stuff to keep you nice and warm during the night. She was correct. There is a large, long copper bath in the corner. And a place with a curtain across it with a bucket beyond, because that's an ensuite. And each of your rooms has got huge glass windows that just look out across what looks like just the void, where you just have the deep purple of the sky as it starts to get night again, the dark grey-white of the clouds looking like it stretches on forever. You both have that. But we'll jump to, I think, Leah first. Yeah. So while Tash is doing her plinky plonks and her smoking, I know all the music words.
Blinky plunks.
Plinky plonks. You perhaps open your windows and you can just catch a bit.
Bye bye. Yeah, I was going to say that anyway, so I think it's the universe saying take over.
Go for it.
No, we had the same idea. I think the first thing that Leah is going to do in this room is to wash their white shirt, who's once again full of blood. Maybe they should change color, but they really like white. And they just realize I really need to make an effort because I'm not with fake clothes anymore, and I keep forgetting that people will look at me weirdly if I'm like that. Would you say that there is a mirror in this room?
Yes, there is in fact a mirror. It's above the bed.
Oh well. I still check out with the hope to see myself, and I cannot, so I just do my best to make sure I do not have blood on me anymore. But yes, I think once the shirt is drying, they're just going to go on the balcony and hear the music and just hope for a second that everything's going to be okay and just enjoy the peaceful music. At the same time, check all of the exits, like how to get onto the roof, just in case, because they don't like to be inside. And I'm just going to let myself fall onto the bed, and because I don't sleep, I'm going to start writing to Vivian to rest.
Okay, do you want to say what you're writing?
No.
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 Okay, that's fine. Is that because you don't want to say, or because it's secret, or you just don't know right now?
No, I don't know yet.
Okay. Can you give me some emotion, though? Are you feeling positive about where you are? Are you anxious or whatever? Imagine that Eri is using her ring on you. What three things are you feeling? Just so we get a bit of where Leah's headspace is.
I don't think Leah was an anxious person before becoming a vampire. They were pretty chill, life was happening and they were just following. But now there's the constant worry about the hunger, and they know that in 8 hours it's going to be worse, and the next day will be worse and worse, and they do not have a solution because last time they fed was on Ren, and they're just super scared because they don't have Ren next to them to do that. So it's a lot of, they go from anxiety to feeling peaceful with Eri's music to feeling desperate, and I'm going to add a fourth one after a few hours, feeling more determined to find a solution, and it's the last thing they will feel when they're going to go out of the room.
Okay. That would take you quite a while, and Ellie's probably headed back up to bed for this.
Yeah. I probably hear her enter. I'm like, good. She's close. She's safe.
Okay. Right. Should we stick with Leah for a bit longer then? What are you doing tonight?
I'll probably ask my own question to Pliny.
Pliny?
Yeah. to because I have a plan and I need to follow this plan, but it's going to take me a long time. So I wouldn't mind just describing, and you tell me what happened, what doesn't happen, how does it happen.
Well, let's start with the questions first.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We can roleplay that if you want.
Okay.
I go back down. It's quite late. It's probably like 11 p.m. something like that.
Yeah.
No.
You find her. She's not sitting behind the bar. She's actually sitting at. She's sitting on the balcony, actually, out front. She's got her feet up on the table, and she has a cigarette of her own, and she's just enjoying the breeze and the just the coolness, stillness of the night. You notice as well, obviously, not many people are staying here. This is not a roaring bar.
I'll probably go walk next to her, take a seat, and just say like, "Do you mind if I join you?"
Oh no, please do. It's quite a nice night for company. Would you like one? She offers you a cigarette and then.
Yes,
lights the
thank you.
match. Yeah. She holds it up for you, and perhaps. How do you feel as the match gets closer to your face?
Oh dear, it's okay. I have a poker face.
Yeah. She just flicks it off the side into just you watch the little glowing ember like fly away into the night. Oh, well, what can I do for you then?
Well, firstly, I wanted to thank you for being so welcoming. It's not every time that we encounter such nice barmaids, so
I
thank you for
consider
that.
it, as I said, the host's duty to be welcoming to all their guests. We get all sorts coming through here, and, well, yes, I'm quite pleased for the company sometimes.
What do you mean by all sorts?
We've had, what have we had? We've had, as we said, we get a few adventurers or workers from the few shops tend to get sent up here. We did have, I will say, we had, I think, a minor lord of the dwarves come to visit. He said he was, but we had to stop him climbing on the roof because he said he was pleased to be the shortest person but the highest mind.
Great
Being
humor,
this
I guess.
high, people get ideas of grandeur sometimes. We're not sure if it's the beautiful scenery or the quite thin air that makes it go to their head a bit.
May I ask, is it why do you think there's not that many people, or is it just like the low season and people are coming
The
back
climate.
later?
It's the
climate,
climate,
yeah.
absolutely.
It was hard, yeah.
Yes, but for those who, hopefully, you would agree, that those who make the trip find the accommodation worth it.
Yeah, lovely. I have a favor to ask. Would you happen to have a map of the city?
No, I don't have a map. I mean, just look down, you can see. But better to do it probably during the day, because if you look down now and you see that there are lights kind of glittering below you, highlighting the city, but not much. Oh no, I'm not sure
What?
where I could find a map
That's
for you.
that is okay. I drew this. Like it's just like probably just the rough outline, the center, l'Epec, north, south, east, west, and just the main thing I saw. Like the thief are here, Dursk is there, and
I'm
that's it.
sorry, did you say the thief are here?
No, I don't say that word. There's just two crosses. Oh yeah, the music. Sorry, let me put it back. Could I ask you a few questions and I will just put some dots and hope for the best?
Sure, absolutely. I'm not sure about north, south, east, and west. I've not really paid much attention to the cardinal directions, but if, let's say on a clock, if we're 4 o'clock, I'll give you some idea of, you know what a clock is, of course. I'll describe where things might be.
Okay. Right. Don't be alarmed by my weird questions.
Now this is going to be an intriguing conversation. I think I need a bigger cigarette for this. And she goes to her pocket and pulls out a full cigar, which looks comically big, and she leans back. Sure. What can I give you for?
You're really funny. Well, you happen to know that I'm an adventurer. Therefore, I'm in need of adventures, and I love to investigate. I would call myself investigator. So could you tell me where are those places in the city? Like, do you have the equivalent of somewhere where people can heal, like an hospital or something like that?
We have a few doctors around the place. A lot of them answer to... Oh, what was his name? Dr. Meadows. Around the 6 o'clock mark. Which I guess you would call about south. Yeah, Dr. Meadows takes in the most people in his little facility that he runs. Oh, my accent is changing as I go. Sorry, it's this cigar, that
Yeah.
gets in the throat. I'll be
Okay,
speaking
okay.
like this by the end of the night.
Could you tell me where I could find the weirdest, not the weirdest, but like an apothecary that sells weird things?
So you're looking about like potion makers and
Yeah, more someone who will sell things you will use for potions.
Yes. I'm not sure if they're apothecaries, but we have people who sell spell ingredients, which are probably the closest you can get.
Yeah.
I where is? I do have a pet dog around here. I don't know where he is right now. He gets into all the rooms, doesn't she? Yeah, we have shops that sell ingredients for spells. And if you tell them what spell you want to use, they will fetch the ingredients for you. But you need to go in and ask, you see, I want the ingredients for a levitation spell, and they'll give you some pixie dust. I don't know what goes into it. I don't know why I chose levitation. But because a lot of them are controlled by or regulated by the colleges, the wizarding colleges around. The big universities, basically, where one would go to be taught magic. And because they don't want somebody walking in and saying, I want the ingredients for instant death. I don't know if that's a spell, but that's what I imagine the person who wants it would talk like. And so, but if you come out with a spell that you would like, and it's not going to instantly kill everybody, I think they'd be quite happy to help you. I should tell you where they are. About 9 o'clock.
9.
I will tell you what I said to your good friend. Be careful around 10, 11 o'clock. Over there, directly opposite.
Why?
Unsavory fellows over that side.
Would you think that those streets have some like cool, edgy, underground clubs?
Oh, clubs, yes.
Yeah.
Bars. You wanna lose an arm in a night? Go over there into a bar fight. They can be quite vicious.
But nothing fancy. Nothing.
No one fancy goes around there at night. By day, they're normal streets, but by night, underground clubs, the ones you're not meant to talk about, tend to pop up.
Okay. Well, I need to buy. Do you have the newspaper of today?
I might have one. I think I'll have one inside. I'll get it for you after. Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
It's not a whole newspaper, but we get a broadsheet, a single sheet of summarizing some of the stuff going on.
Do you have a police station?
We have the main guard station, and they have a few barracks throughout the city. They are our city guard.
Okay. I think for now it's all I need. I'm very thankful for that. Thank you.
I am, of course, just your humble tour guide, but one who's somewhat stationary and doesn't go anywhere.
Okay, well, yeah, I think I'll be on my way now. Just like stop my cigarette that I never smoke in the end.
Waves you off. So. Oh. I really should have asked. Do you and your friend want a wake-up call?
Well, I don't know what my night is going to be made of. Now,
There's little hangers you can put on the doorknob on the outside if you want to be left alone.
okay. Okay. Right. I blushed a little bit. I don't think
You
Ari
youngins are fun.
is the kind of person who likes to be woken up in the morning, so I'll leave her alone. If she comes down tonight and asks where I am, make up something. I don't know. I don't want. I'm afraid she's asleep. I'll just go. Anyway, well, goodbye.
I mean, I can't say where you're going because I don't know. I'll just say you've gone out.
Yeah. I'll be back in a few hours.
Cool. Enjoy. Have a wonderful time.
Thank you.
Okay.
Um.
I'm gonna say, since you brought it up, Eri, you went to bed, but you obviously only need to sleep about 4 hours. Are you staying in a room for the whole night regardless? We can't hear you. I assume you muted yourself because of the dog.
I probably would get up and go downstairs.
You're waking up to a dog like nuzzling you.
The heck?
And you head down. She's still sitting outside with her cigar, going, "Oh, you found Freya! I am so sorry. That's my lovely dog Freya. She keeps me company."
Lovely.
But she's worked out how to open the rooms, which is quite annoying for guests, I'm sure. How she gets through the locked doors, I really can't work out. But she does.
Freya.
Yes, Freya. Are you heading out for the evening then? Oh, well, not for the evening. It's been, I fear you might have been asleep a little while, so I hope the dog didn't wake you up. But it's probably about 3 a.m. at this point.
Yeah, well, I don't really know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I was thinking.
Always a dangerous thing at 3 a.m.
Yeah. Have you seen my friends?
Ah, yes, your companion left a couple of hours ago. Asked me a few about some of the attractions in the city, and then headed out. Don't know why. Haven't heard hide nor hair of them since.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go for a little walk. I suppose I'll see you in a couple of hours.
Any walk from here is quite a long walk, I'm afraid, but yes. Have a wonderful. I'll still be here when you're back.
Thank you.
Cheerio. Do you want a cigar for the journey?
Oh, I've still got my cigarettes. Thank you.
Oh, jolly good. Okay, so you're both out into the city. Who should we do first? Let's go with Leah, because you did head out a couple of hours first.
Yeah, and we can stop at any time. I think what I will do is, first of all, I will study the newspaper to check if there's anything strange in the list of people who died recently, to see if there are some deaths where the body wasn't found and things like that, to see if there's something that I can investigate just in case someone became a vampire. I mean, it's night, so I don't know if the apothecary would be closed, but probably.
Yeah, probably.
I should. Maybe I will maybe have a chat with a police officer, like a guard, about if there's any suspicion, and I'll probably like pretend to be like an adventurer, monster hunter, something like that. And I will go to the hospital and probably investigate about if they had some people stealing blood, or if they had, still pretending to be like a monster hunter, people who came back with some weird wound on their neck, or yeah.
This is quite a lot for one night. So I might say you have time to do 2 of those tonight. Which 2 would you like to do? You get the read the newspaper free, obviously. That's not going to take a whole night. But you get to
Well,
do
I
two.
only said the guard and the hospital. I
Oh,
didn't
sorry.
say the
We
the
said
bar
the
and
hospital
the
was closed. Yeah.
yeah.
Um,
I could go to the bar though. I leave the guard for another day. I'll just do doctor and bar.
Okay, you read the newspaper first. The main of the front sheet is all about. It's quite smudged, quite roughly written, but it tells you about the preparations for the upcoming council in the next couple of weeks. And on the reverse side, you get more smaller news. So you hear about an adventurer who successfully saved a child's balloon before it blew off into the sky. You find something about... I'm just coming up with news things. There is a list of known deaths, of which there's probably about 5. And bear in mind, you see this comes out daily. 5 a day seems like quite a lot. But you just get names, and you would get a street as well. So there's 5 names on there, but nothing else is listed. So you have a name and a street of 5 bodies. Or 5 deaths, my apologies. Oh, and ages you would have got. So there was somebody who was like 89. There was someone who was in their mid-60s. And there's 3 people in their like 20s.
Yeah, if I decide to go see their family, I will probably focus on the young people.
Okay.
I guess I won't do that because it's night.
Yeah, it would be weird to go see them now at night. So what was the next thing you want to do?
Doctor?
Yep, that's fine. You're heading through the city. It's you're used to dark cities, and the moon is full, so this entire place is like there's deep shadows mixed with bright silvery light surrounding the place. As some guards walk past, it really shines quite magnificently off their armors, but it also gives everything a bit of a spooky look.
I think Leah is so at ease though, because it's like, the summer night. They haven't seen the night since ages because of the Feywild and their damn sun 24/7.
Yeah.
So it's just so nice.
This must be really quite nice, and you're also not cold, despite the fact how you're sure it must be freezing around, but actually, fine. You can feel it. You make your way around, and you find the hospital the doctors quite easily. As you get near it, you see on signs, doctors this way in quite big letters. So clearly they make a point of signposting this kind of thing. But when you get to it,
I'm just going to change myself because I still look a little bit weird and really white. So I'll just take my persona of like this brunette young person. The usual.
Yeah. And you find what looks like a large Victorian house. Maybe 3 or 4 stories tall, so really quite tall. And it's got a large open courtyard in front of it, where you see 2 or 3 people are standing around, all holding gurneys behind them, and there's on each of them there's like somebody like making some quite painful noises, as clearly they've been brought in for the night. As perhaps this is the equivalent of a Friday night at the hospital, at the A&E. But the doors are open and, warm light is spilling out. Come one, come all kind of thing. It says come one, come all. It says on the... it's engraved above the door.
Any bell? How do I let myself know?
Well, as I said, the door is open, and so you can kind of step in. And it's quite chaotic inside. There's lots of people running around. You can see that all of the furniture is out. All of the internal walls have been knocked down. And there's some staircase going up to each floor. But the big open spaces have got lots of hospital beds, like quite rough beds, but with white linen on the top. Some of which isn't white anymore. and there's people running around in kind of like Victorian style, the doctors and nurses wear. And listening out, you hear quite a commanding bark from upstairs, where you can imagine that might be Dr. Meadows.
Okay.
But there's no bell. In fact, as you walk in, you're more in the way than people paying attention to you.
Yeah, I think I'll go speak to him. Yeah, can I follow the voice?
Yeah, you go up 2 flights of stairs, so it's quite impressive. You can hear him from all the way down at the bottom, because all of the floors are noisy of people crying and moans and pain and muttering murmured voices of prayers. You see a priest or two wandering around, but you get to the 3rd or 4th floors, and you see again it's quite an open hospital ward. This one appears to be... It has a little sign saying maternity ward, but it looks the same as all the others. And it's a bit more open. There's fewer beds, and each of them seem to have to be given more space. But standing in the middle, giving orders to various nurses or doctors, is from behind. You see a dwarf. It's quite difficult to tell anything, but you can tell they're definitely a dwarf. They've got heavy leather coat on, and some horn-rimmed spectacles, big bushy ginger beard, long ginger hair, kind of frizzing all over the place.
Before I ask my question, Greg, can you tell me if in this world blood transfusion is a thing, like blood banks and things like that?
It's not a regular thing. You wouldn't have read any medical papers that people would be writing. It's might be starting to be a theory. There's definitely linking to that blood is a way of healing. You could, blood is linked to your health in a way that if we can fix it, we don't need magic to fix it anymore. Blood transfusions are not common.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, can I catch his attention? Is he busy?
So they've turned away from you and they are giving orders, so you would be coming up behind them. If you wish to get their attention, you can try.
Yeah, just softly cough to see if he turns.
Sure, if you cough, the person whirls around and stares up at you, and it is a female dwarf, but female dwarfs in this world have beards. That is a thing.
Oh, yeah.
That is just... It's just a better way to do dwarves.
I think I don't necessarily let her the time to speak, like she's about to say something. Just give my hand and just hi, good evening. Do you have a second to speak with me?
She looks up at you through her glasses, and she looks at the hand and she reaches into her pocket and pulls out a cloth and covers her hand with it. So you must be very careful about germs, you know.
Oh, that's a great idea.
You may have a few seconds, but it is a busy night. The pubs are overflowing, and so are we.
I can see that. I'll be really fast. I'm adventurer / journalist. I'll just show the newspaper I have. I'm writing about creatures of the night, and we noticed that there was a lot of people who died recently, and people are worried, and I would like to reassure them, but for that, obviously I cannot lie. So I heard of your reputation as a...
You can lie.
Fair enough. Of your reputation as a great doctor, you probably saw so many patients throughout your life, and I would like to know if recently you saw anyone with any weird wounds or people who were traumatized and panicked about what just happened to them. Do you know what I'm getting? I don't want to raise any fear around.
Let's go up to the top floor. I feel like if we talk about anxiety worries, a maternity ward is not the right place to do this.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Right. The paternity ward is upstairs. Let's go.
Okay. Let's go.
She hops up the stairs quite quickly and turns around. There's a small desk in the corner, which is kind of her office, and she goes to stand by it, hands on hips. Very well. Ask quite plainly what you're after. We have no
Right,
time
alright.
for lollygagging.
I completely understand. I am fearing some. Okay, let's say it. Some vampires attack. Have you ever seen a victim of a vampire?
I have seen
In your
victims of
hospital.
vampires. I must say it was. Oh, must have been 50 years ago. I remember my
Oh.
first. No, this was my first one. My first
Oh,
one about
oh,
50 years ago during my my residency. We had to go about to various places around the world. What has happened to my voice? This is not my voice. Yeah, sorry, hands on hips. It does something to your voice. Yes, we've come across a call. I have treated pretty much every different disease there is in the world, which is why I run this place. Sorry, I should introduce myself. Dr. Sandy Meadows.
Oh, yes, I heard your name. Lovely name.
Thank you.
Leah. Hi.
Nice to meet you, Leah. So, you think there could be a vampire abroad, which is a strange thing that means here?
Only a suspicion. It could be something else. I'm just fact checking all the creatures that come to my mind.
Yeah. We've had a number of things throughout the years here. I think we've had a nasty case of were-rats a few years ago. That was certainly unpleasant. Illnesses and plagues, we've had a few outbreaks, but that's probably not quite what you're looking for. What kind of indicators might you be looking out for again? I have an encyclopedic memory, but I need to know what you're looking for so I know what to search.
Well, from the book I read at the library, apparently people can lose some memory, like throughout the night, and wake up with some fangs, like two dots on their neck or on their wrist. Or maybe, have you ever saw that?
No, I haven't. But that doesn't necessarily mean no vampires. There's the what was it? I can't remember the exact word, but there's the more feral kind of vampire. I seem to remember doesn't leave bodies, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
So the absence of that wouldn't mean that you are incorrect in your assertion. Is what I'm trying to tell you. I do appreciate an intrepid mind.
Thanks. Have you ever had a patient who had no heartbeat? Maybe? Sorry, Max.
Many. That usually means they're dead, though. You mean one without a heartbeat who's still walking around?
Yeah.
No, we would definitely have to report that to the guards. Honestly, I think your best bet, if you're looking for places where one would go missing and not be noticed, would be in the seedier part of town. The seedier, the rougher part of Panlipet.
Oh.
Because if somebody goes missing around there, it tends to be you'll either assume it's a bar fight, or maybe they were jumped/thrown into the crater. It's a rather useful body disposal, I hear. For the well, every city's got a mafia and or organised crime syndicate of some kind, and it's very useful to get rid of them that way.
Okay. Okay, I won't take more of your time. You're really busy. I appreciate your frankness. Thank you for that.
Of course. Well, you know who I am if you ever need a touch up, as they say, or if you completely fall over and your heart's nearly stopped, we can probably start it again. That's my motto. We'll give it a go.
And can we please keep that between us, because I would like to have a raise and I would really love to have a scoop. So please don't tell everyone I'm on this case.
Of course. It's absolutely fine.
Thank you. Good luck for the rest of the night.
Yeah, we shall need it. We'll be overflowing before the night. Ha 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 ha. This is why I'm a doctor.
I'll leave the hospital. We can get here if you like.
Leah! No, Emmy! We'll head over to you.
Hello there.
You were heading out into the night.
Yeah, literally, it's early hours of the morning,
Mm-hmm.
and I see it as an opportunity to just try and train a little bit with my new weapon.
Okay. Where would you like to try and train?
Somewhere with some, like, it's private, maybe a little bit of nature. Some open space would be preferable.
So down by the main rim, a lot of the space is taken, and even a lot of the like the boards and stuff which are pulled into the center, or pulled around into the chasm. One place you definitely know you could do is if you went back to the planar walker's base. They had training spaces, but if that's a bit too dark, not really what you're after, you might be able to find maybe about halfway down the steps. Actually, you find that there is a plateau that you see it curves round the corner of this tall peak it's on. And you follow it round. It involves a bit of shimmying and, a bit of vertigo as you're suddenly exposed to the void. But you find on the back a small plateau, maybe 40 feet by 40 feet kind of thing, of a jutting rock outcrop. And there's some grasses and even a small peach tree. Or, the leaves are peach. Oh, fuck it, it's a peach tree, actually. There's peaches growing on it as well. Like growing on this little plateau. You have a beautiful view where it's you, the moon, and this tree. I very much imagine in Kung Fu Panda where their Sakura tree is. Like that kind of overlook into the sky.
Okay, very nice. Yeah, I think just take literally probably 2 hours worth of just pure training. And then maybe some time afterwards, just contemplating. I think Eri doesn't really know why, but is feeling a little bit lonely at the moment.
Aww.
Without Ren as well has been. I think maybe they've just suddenly realized, I miss him.
I guess he's been a constant in your life for a long time. Things with Leah are a bit uncertain. And you're standing here where it looks like, as you look out, it's you and nothing else. You could right now be the only person in the world. You're too far away from the main city to get any sound. And so yeah, this is the perfect time for introspection. You do some of the moves that Asbella was teaching you, and you definitely improve. You stumble a bit at first. It accidentally gets wrapped around your leg as you were flying, which is quite dangerous when you're on a precipice overlooking nothingness, or just the cloud cover, because you could fall for so long here and you're not even sure anyone would notice. But over the 2 hours, you've definitely got a bit better, and if you do this for a couple more nights, I will say you will have got proficiency in this weapon as well.
Ooh.
So if you keep this up, you will get proficiency eventually.
Nice.
Which will mean you can add your proficiency bonus to your attacks and damage. Is what that means.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, so I think once I'm done there, I probably head for some breakfast, maybe at the tavern.
Yeah, you can head up. It's probably maybe 5 or 6 a.m. at this point. But you find Pliny, and you ask for some breakfast, and she said, what do you want? We can do the I'm trying to make a joke on the full English. But yeah, we can do anything and everything you want. We've got a pretty well-stocked larders here. What would you like for your early morning pick-me-up?
Oh, I'm surprised you're still here. Do you sleep?
I do a few hours a night, but this
must be
job
tired.
is my life and I love it. The
That's
more I'm
good.
awake, the more I get to love.
And you're good at it too.
You wait till you've tried my my eggs Benedict this morning.
Do you know what? That sounds really good.
Got some good eggy Benedict. Wonderful.
Hmm.
Yeah. I'll be right back, and she pops into the back, and you hear lots of clanging and muttering and swearing as she cooks it. But what she brings out is 3 huge eggs Benedict dishes. Something to set you up nicely for the day, I thought. Oh, wait, this is not my voice. Something to set you up for the day.
Thank you. Ever so kind.
Of course. I will say food is rarely included with Mr. Henry's accommodation request. So that'll be another 5 silver, if you please.
Yeah, sure, no problem. Before you go as well, I was going to ask, are there any stables in the city?
Stables. Yes, you can find them at some of the entrances on the way in. A lot of
Brilliant.
the nobles. It takes a toll on the horses walking this high up. So there's a few fancy stables with possibly some quite fancy thoroughbred horses in, if you wish to go and look at them. And some of the farmers who bring up their ox on the side, have some suitable stables for them as well.
Okay.
Are you a horse rider? Are you an ox rider?
I used to be. I was taught from a young age. I was actually kind of like forced to, but I kind of like fell in love with my horse. I had to leave him a long time ago, actually.
Aw.
I miss it, you know. So I just thought I would go visit some stables.
Ever the energy of youth. You always hate being told what to do, but as you're finding out now, perhaps it wasn't so bad, eh?
Yeah,
Wonderful.
exactly.
Well, please do. There's many horses around at the stables. If you, I will let you know. You're not meant to, but if you slip a stable boy a few gold, you may even get to pet and feed them if you wish as well.
Yeah, I
good
think
for
I'm
the
gonna go head down after my breakfast.
Wonderful. Sorry, all those cigarettes from last night are getting to me.
Yeah.
I will say that this could be around. Yes, this is morning. Perhaps we jump back to Leah, just because I think you've got a few more things to do before your new day starts.
Yeah, we can even go back an hour later, during the last hours of the bar closes, I guess.
Can you remind me what you wanted to do at the bar?
If I go there, I will change back into me. I will try to be really discreet in the streets, and I will try to find I don't know, because she said that there was no fancy people there, but try to find the less disgusting bar, the most fancy out of them, to go there, and frankly just drink and do some people watching, and try to burn a hunger point to notice the heartbeats of people, and to see if anyone looks predatory in a hungry way, like a vampire.
Okay. Yeah, you find. As I said, it's not fancy, but we're going to go with the least rundown tavern
Yeah.
in the shadier area. And yeah, you can walk in just fine. It's quite intense, actually. The music is a group of 4 people with huge skin drums, tapping out a very fast rhythm, very deep and bassy.
The techno club.
It's basically a techno club. And people are, jumping up and down on this kind of square of the dance floor. Everyone's kind of very sweaty at this time of night. They've been going for so long, but really into it, hands in the air. So when you activate your powers, you said you're trying to intensify your hearing, right? Right.
At first, yeah.
Yeah, the first thing you're doing is your hearing. So that will be 1 hunger point burnt for tonight. And you find your way up to a bit of a side balcony overlooking the floor, where there's some people who are just kind of heavily drinking, and some people crouched in the corners, and you see some exchange of money and a small plastic packet being taken. And as you can activate the hearing, you hear, just don't do it here. Do it somewhere quieter. You'll enjoy it more. But you look out over the thing, and you intensify your hearing, and the bass just kind of reverberates through your head even more. It feels like you're standing in the drum. The vibrations just roll through you. that doesn't mean you're deafened. That's just you find after a while you can start to just about tune it out. You're not quite sure how you're doing this, but Leah hasn't done this before. Can you explain like their thought process on kind of what they're doing? Because like, if you've not done it before, you're probably not doing it deliberately.
That's true. It's really out of desperation because I feel like I'm hungrier and hungrier, and focusing in such a loud environment somehow, I don't understand why. I do as a player, but Leah doesn't. It makes me even more hungry. So it almost like trying to, trying to calm down before a panic attack, like trying to breathe and meditate, like closing my eyes and really focusing on the noise, almost like creating a noise in my head to try to focus on human sounds instead of boom boom boom.
But as the drum booms drop away, you are suddenly replaced with just so many more boom booms as you listen into the heartbeats of just I don't know, there's maybe 45 people. It's not huge, but it's big enough.
If people are on drugs, they're probably like so fast, it's super loud. So I
yeah.
would try to tune out those ones. Almost like, because I love the fact that you put them higher. It's like they're looking at the crowd, almost like a chef d'orchestre, the guy in front of the orchestra.
Yeah. Conductor.
Yeah, almost like a conductor. Like, no, I don't want to hear this cocaine man. I want to hear the song.
So yeah, you start to tune it out. So you will roll a perception, but because you have burnt a hunger point, advantage.
Yeah. I think 16 plus 4 is dirty 20.
Dirty 20 is very good.
Yeah.
You can look at people and you can kind of tune into their heartbeat. It's really difficult if you haven't done this before, and you feel definitely a bit of a wild urge inside. Like, you start imagining like your teeth biting into them before kind of shaking that away for a second. But that feeling keeps coming up. Your inner beast, your inner predator is definitely raising its head this evening. But you don't notice anything strange. Like, you don't notice anybody who doesn't appear to have a heartbeat here. What you do notice is you are not the only one observing this crowd.
Love it.
On the other side, sitting on the ground floor in the corner where they think they're in the darkness, trying to sit back and looking cool and edgy, there's some people you can see who have normal heartbeats. They are beating quite fast, but not to the music, not from exertion. Just faster than usual. But within... Yeah. That's what I've said.
They do have heartbeats, though.
They have heartbeats, but they are definitely observing this crowd.
How many of them?
2.
Okay. I'll go buy 3 drinks. And probably go sit with them and just put the drinks in front of them. Trying to look edgy and cool too. You cannot really discuss here.
They're in one of those like circular booths, and they're like sitting in the corner, and like they've doused some of the candles and lanterns around them, so they think they're sitting there in the dark and the cool being edgy. And you just walked up with like 3 drinks. By the way, take off 9 gold. The drinks here are expensive, and you get like some shots.
Ooh, on my way in the crowd, can I steal some drugs from one of the really drunk people?
Roll a sleight of hand check, but it's not going to be difficult.
24.
Yes. You steal.
That's nice.
In fact, you see the person who you saw buy something. Because you saw pocket they went into. You didn't mean to, but like because you were in that predator sense, you were noticing so many things, and your hand just sneaks in and pulls out a small waxed envelope of paper, which you can feel inside. There's definitely feels like some tablets or something in there.
Perfect. That would be my second move if they don't want to speak to me.
You're gonna go and sell them drugs.
Yeah.
They're sitting there, and like you kind of come in from one side. They don't see you coming. You just sit down and slide 3 or 2 drinks across to them. And they just look at each other, frowning very, very hard before looking at the
Wait,
drinks.
can you describe them for me to know how to act? Like, are they tough? Are they weak?
They look a bit strange, actually. They're not dressed for this kind of club where everyone is like in, I'm gonna say, quite skimpy wear. Like they're not like shirtless or anything, but they are all like jumping up and sweaty, and they knew they would be, so they're dressed appropriately for being boiling hot. Even you, who are not, you don't feel heat as much, you can tell everyone here is just sweat. But these people are sitting back. They're wearing long black trousers and like long black shirts. Like they're trying to hide in the shadows a bit. Which they definitely are. Like now that you've seen them, these people are trying not to be seen, but also trying to look cool, possibly for each other. And they've got quite tan skin, as a lot of the people up here do. One of them has quite scruffy blonde hair that's kind of all over the place. And the other one has quite matted and dirty black hair. They're sitting in the corner, like, but they're both 2 guys, and they're just like, they are squinting quite a lot, despite being quite dark. Like, you can tell they are squinting at you. You're not sure if that's just what they look like, or if they're trying to figure you out.
Frankly, I've tried to act really chill. I'm smiling to them. I start drinking my drink, looking again over the crowd like them. But do you think they will hear me if I speak over the sound?
It's the kind of thing where you have to lean in and like shout in somebody's ear.
Okay, I won't do that. I think. Wait, do they drink at all? Or...
They like one of them goes to reach for it, and the other one slaps their hands, be like, gives them like a weird questioning look. Like, it does the like head nod.
I just nod and show the envelope and just show outside, like in a flirty way.
In
Or
a
like, how dare
flirty
you?
way?
How dare you way?
Which one? They will have 2 very different.
I dare you in in a fun way, not I dare you to go fight. I dare you to go have some fun.
They look at each other. And okay. They gesture for you to get up first. They've got to do that awkward shuffle that you've got to do in these circular booths to get out. And they one of them taps you on the shoulder and just points towards the front door, and they start walking out.
I'll follow them.
They leave the club, and they walk down the side alley of the club, and then they also keep walking.
Just before I leave the table, I just like drink their drinks to give me some courage because I'm so scared. But I look cool.
And you get this was not good alcohol for how expensive it was.
I don't care. 9 gold. I'm finishing those drinks.
They walk down the side alley, as I said, and then they turn down like a side alley of that side alley, and they kind of work their ways through a bit of a very, very dark dead end. At which point they turn around, and you see, and there's just like the backs of buildings all around you. There's no light here. You can see it's all greys, and they have turned, and they are looking at you now. The one with matted black hair just steps forward a bit to say, "What have you got then? Eh, pretty boy?"
What a voice. Frankly, I am unsure. I stole it from someone who said that it's something you will enjoy far away from the crowd. And you look like the coolest person in this place. So I thought I would share it with someone.
The blonde one like grins quite wildly when he says that. The black one just looks and rolls his eyes. Why don't
I'll show them. Actually, I give it to them.
Go for it. You have it first, then.
Okay. I'll take one, hopefully it will be like alcohol. It will be less strong on me.
How strong is this stuff?
I don't. Greg. For now, just in case they are going to speak a lot before anything happen, can I just put it under my tongue and hopefully it will have less effect.
You put it under your tongue. You do feel it bubbling, and so
great.
you can tell it is slowly dissolving, even though you're not having it. This is how
Oh.
Greg thinks drugs get taken, by the way.
Forget, I'll swallow it.
They look at each other and just be like, "Damn, okay, hardcore." I mean, usually you have like a quarter of one of those, but okay. But they don't go to take one themselves, but they like lean on the side of the alley, and they keep looking at each other like, and they are grinning slightly. So you're like, so, what made you come to us then?
Well, I'm curious of who is partying in this kind of streets. I was bored. I wanted some fun. Who are you guys? Like, I would ask what is your job during the day, but how would you describe yourself?
We are but your humble talent scout.
Oh, what do you mean?
We look for interesting people, I suppose.
Yeah.
And since you came up to us, you certainly seem interesting.
Like, really producers? And in my mind, I'm just like panicking about the drug. I'm just like, okay, I probably have like 30 minutes. I have to give everything I've got before I just lose consciousness.
Sure, let's go with that. And that club is certainly fertile, but very few invite us literally outside.
Oh my god. I'm going to do an insight check because they're so creepy, just to check if I can understand more about why they kidnap people. It's only a 10.
A 10. You get some things because at this point they're not hiding anything. They have got quite wide grins, and you see their teeth are actually quite dirty and like brown. And although the drugs are it's starting to dissolve a bit faster in your mouth, it's the taste is like deep lemon as well. It's quite sour as you're eating it. But they are looking at you, and you recognize that look because it is the look that kind of you felt within yourself when you're in the club. They are predators looking at prey, and suddenly, like, if you think about it like that, suddenly their words start to make sense about how they're always looking for things in clubs, and rarely one invites them outside themselves.
Mm. Do I notice any fangs? I don't think they're vampires, but just
No,
one last
they
check.
have huge, dirty grins, but you don't see any fangs. But the blonde one has kind of just wandered forward a bit and is now kind of standing behind you, and between you and where you came. And the one with black hair is saying, how's that tablet treating you?
Still waiting, to be honest. You don't want to take yours? I thought you were here to have fun.
Oh, we are. Absolutely, but we wanted to see if we wouldn't want to be bad companions. You've taken so much. We wouldn't want you to collapse in a dark, dank alley like this. No one might ever find you.
Why? What could happen to me?
You could collapse out here, and we would be irresponsible citizens if we didn't stay with you nice and snug.
Do I notice anyone around?
It's literally just you three.
Oh. Oh la la. Okay. I have the choice to bite them because I think they're going to be useless with my questions. Have you? Well, you did not ask, but my job during the day is being a journalist. Have you? And I'm writing. I'm trying to. I'm fighting the drugs right now. I'm trying to have a scoop and have a raise at my job. Have you ever heard of the creatures of the night, like vampires?
There is dead silence for a second, and they just you can't see Blondie, but you do share a look. Like the guy looks over your head, and there is just silence for a few seconds. And you're like, and what is making you ask such a thing, little journalist boy?
Oh boy. Because like I said, a lot of people die in the city, and I would love to know why and how cool it would be if it was a cool creature like a vampire.
With a nod from like the matted hair guy, the guy with blonde hair just reaches over around from you and just pulls the notepad from your hand. You said you were writing stuff down, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. He just pulls it. It disappears behind you.
Oh, do I feel it?
But this guy's just reached over, just taking it from your hand.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll let him do it for now. If I were you, I wouldn't do that.
This definitely turned out to be interesting. But
Why?
Let's see if you will find out for yourself then. And the black-haired guy reaches behind him and pulls out just a huge, like, basically policeman's truncheon. This will hurt. And he's going to strike you with this.
Can I react?
Yeah, you can. This is more of a narrative fight than a literal.
I will use the unsettling visage to really scare him because I'm on drugs now and I'm super hungry. So I'm going to do that to give him disadvantage and hopefully take disadvantage to take out my gun to scare them even more, even though they don't really know what it is. And I will, as soon as possible, bite one of them.
Okay, well, we'll start with you doing your unsettling visage. What face do you put on in this darkness?
It's weird. It's almost, let's go with, my traits are 10 times more scary. Like, I don't know, my eyes are completely white. I look way more bony and veiny. But the weird thing that scares people is that my face is shifting, almost like there was a glitch.
Almost like the okay. Do you show fangs if you're doing this?
Oh yeah.
Okay. He goes to hit you, and his eyes just widen in fear, and he would have hit you, but he missed.
Yeah.
And like his fear just kind of makes him drop his cudgel like halfway through. He just stares at his hand at the moment. So he is kind of for a second just too shocked to move, looking at you, eyes wide, like your features are glowing slightly in the dark to make him be able to be seen. So yeah, he is like done for a second.
Tell me if I can do that in my 6 seconds, where I would like to, whilst I turn, shoot him in the leg to not kill him, but to make him fall, and to turn to the other, ready to bite him.
Holy shit. Yeah, this isn't like 6 seconds, but just like we'll take an action at a time. So you shooting and going to bite will be one action. That's fine, because this is more narrative. We're not going by like turns and stuff. Yeah, you whip out with one hand. A huge blue bat goes off, echoing fearfully in this alley. And there's this blue flash of light which illuminates his shocked face, like the cudgel which is still falling to the ground. And it goes straight through his knee. And so he actually collapses screaming. And you turn around and you see the confused, morphing to shocked face of Blonde, who has himself like a cudgel, who's going to raise you from behind, but he was confused because his friend dropped his cudgel and then this huge blue bang. He doesn't know what's going on, but he just sees your face coming around, fangs and veins. So yeah, you can go to bite him. So just make an attack roll.
Yeah. How much is it? Plus 5. Ooh, 24.
Easily. You just you can grab him and just pull him down. He can barely resist your like predatory strength at this point. And so, are you biting him classically in the neck?
Yeah. I was just like pulling his collar towards me. I'm not moving. He's moving towards me, and I picked him.
Yeah. Because you said this is a feed rather than like you're biting him. Refill your health, your hunger points at this. Like fully. Nice. You can drink him for as long as you want, up to and including death. So
I know. I don't want to. I want to leave him unconscious but not dead.
Roll a d20, and if you get, because you're full here, if you get like a 1 or a 2, he'll die. If you get anything else, he's fine. This is you just being able to control that beast.
Yeah, I knew it. It's a 1.
Shit, I said it. Yeah.
Oh no, poor Leah! Oh my god!
That beast was wakened earlier in the night, and haven't gone down. The beast's face is up there, and you find yourself. His blood tastes dirty, but almost like it definitely weirdly metallic, like a really rough beer, but one you can't stop drinking for the night, and you just sink into him, and unfortunately you do drain him dry. He collapsed backwards, and so he is now basically slumped on the floor when you let him go, and the other guy is just on the floor holding his leg, screaming.
I just like put my hand on his mouth, take back my notebook and say, I told you next time, listen to me when I say it was a bad idea. I think I'm going to leave him here. Because he's screaming a lot and I'm scared of attention because I just shot a gunshot. It's awful, I'm so sorry. Not this guy, but I'm going to hit his head with his own weapon for him to shut up.
You won't, like, you don't need to roll, you just hit him because he's not being able to do anything. He looks half gone from passing out from shock and he's out.
Can I just look into their pockets to know if there's, because they have a weird business. Anything, any information I could find, any notebook of their own.
You find they have no money. They have they have the scraps of food, like a half-eaten apple core. But you find in the inside pocket of one of them what looks to be an extremely crudely drawn map that is just like lines, without any like context. There's just curvy lines with arrows on to show which way you're meant to be going. That's it.
Okay, I'll do my best to try to clean myself. I don't think I have the presence of mind to use my changeling powers. And I will try my best with the 2 maps to find my way back to the tavern, which is like on the other side.
You can find your way back, that's fine. It's now like this, the drug is, oh, you also drugged. Maybe that's why you couldn't stop it either, I forgot.
Yeah.
Perhaps that's one thing you try and justify to yourself. You weren't drugged for this.
Yeah.
But yeah, you do that. You make your way back, and like you kind of stagger in to the highest tavern in the world. You find Eri sitting down and eating 3 huge eggs Benedict, but you open the door. You weren't totally able to clean yourself off, and your like pupils are huge because you're now like really high.
I just enter like, oh my god, Eri! And I just go, oh my god. I missed you so much. I was so far away. What?
What the heck happened to you? Wait, are
So much.
you high? Are you drunk?
Took some stuff to prove a point. And now I'm so high. There's like 3 of you in front of me. It's really weird. Don't laugh. I'm freaking
I-
out.
All right, let's take you to your room. Let's go upstairs.
What are you eating? Like, finish or wait, it's fine. I can. I don't want to be a burden.
I hopefully you're up the stairs.
You're basically dragging them. Yeah.
So where have you been? What happened?
I went to the rough streets. Yeah, you can judge me. I tried to be clever. I thought that maybe I found some people who knew about vampires, but they were useless. And I did not learn anything. I just want to find one kind of vampire to prove that I can live without being a monster.
Okay, so
Just like crash down my bed. Super dramatically.
what? Where would the drugs come in here? Like, when you got bored because you couldn't find a vampire? Like,
They just hysterically laugh for like 2 minutes. No, it was to attract them, to buy them, but I
you
tricked
trying to
myself.
attract vampires with drugs?
They weren't very vampires. They were sketchy. Thought they were like that.
Ah, right. Okay, so what happened?
I don't really want to tell you. I said that I'm not really hungry anymore.
Well, I guess that's a relief, isn't it? In some ways. That was a problem that we would have had to have thought of. But how are you feeling? Other than high. You must feel pretty strong.
I'm just going to sit back on the bed, and I just took your hand, the one with the ring on it. Like, well, you know, I feel ashamed. I feel even more ashamed that I feel quite powerful right now. I feel hopeless. I'm grateful that you're taking care of me right now. And ashamed of it a little bit more because I'm on drugs in front of you and you're not. Did you want
Yeah.
some? No, maybe not.
Maybe not first thing in the morning, you know, like, maybe on a planned day. But I don't really feel like there's anything I can say right now to make you feel better. So instead, I think I would just sit. Eritrea will sit by Leah and like just kind of like make them rest on her and just play with her hair.
Put like their head on her knees, and they cannot sleep, so they just try to not have a bad trip.
You
Eritrea
fail.
will sing to
fail
you.
at that.
But Eritrea will start singing to you quietly, just to
Oh, yeah.
like keep your brain, you know, in good places.
It would last a long time.
Do a Constitution saving throw with advantage because you're a vampire, and I would probably say if Ellie's singing to you, you might even get bardic inspiration for this.
Nice.
Let's go. Oh no, the challenge finding a D8. This one. I can I rolled 2 10s. So 10 plus 3 plus 2.
15. You're in for a rough time. You're quite pleased that it doesn't last long, maybe 3 hours, because you took so much, but it is a horrible trip. You feel like the world is spinning because your balance is gone. You see like weird little like shadows dancing across like the ceiling, and you know they're coming to kill you, and you're like shaking like mad.
so bad for Eritrea because I'm just hanging to her like to dear life. I'm so scared of what's around me.
I think Eritrea would like kind of go from like kind of just speaking words of like affirmation, just like you'll be okay, just like literally mothering them.
Oh no, I'm so sorry.
I hate being that person, but I'll do it. Yeah, so it takes about... If you're going to sit there for 3 hours, you're going until almost noon. Like, but maybe about 10, 11 o'clock before, like, you've calmed down.
I think out of desperation, after like 2 hours, I will probably draw a cold bath and fully clothed, just go in it to try to wake up. And it's what will help, maybe a little bit.
Yeah. You are sitting in your clothes, just absolutely, like, not heated at all. It's freezing cold. Like, Aries pulled a... If you're still mothering them, perhaps you've pulled, like, a stool up to them and stroking their hair and still... And after about an hour, you feel like you've... It's like when you've, like, woken up from disassociating for a while. You're back in reality. It's quite jarring as well. And you're suddenly aware of everything in the night.
Oh my god. I think I'll just like put myself underwater out of shame. For a long time, I don't need to breathe. Until I go out again. Go out and try to dry myself. I put water everywhere. I'm completely drenched. I am so sorry you had to witness this. Whatever you had to see.
Okay.
Can I
You're
insight
going-
check her? She seems
Yeah.
mad.
Wait. Try.
Insight check versus Tash, either your persuasion or deception.
17. I should stop
26.
doing that. She's about.
Hey, so she appears to be telling the truth.
Yes. You're feeling better now, right? It's worn off.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, you're the one that just had a really rough time, so don't apologize to me.
Oh, no. You, on
Yeah?
purpose. I took the drug. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's
I
alright,
went
we've all
crawling
been
back
there.
to you like if. Oh my god! I should have just stayed outside and wait.
No, you shouldn't have. Find me. If that look, like, I can make you a promise. If something ever happens to me like this, I will find you. But likewise, I want you to find me.
It never happened to you. I'm just the one creating trouble.
Are you kidding me? This has happened to me in the past, and I went running to Bran. So everybody needs somebody, and you know, you're the one having the bad time. I was just here for you.
Thank you. I'm sorry for everything. You must miss Ren right now. I should focus on just bringing you what he was bringing to you, like, I don't know, safety and stability and kind and reassuring words. Sorry.
You're going through a rough time. You're going through a lot of changes, and you're trying to navigate. No one blames you. You'll get to the other side eventually, but you have to go through this period. And it's okay. Just maybe lay off the drugs.
Yeah. Don't really suit me.
As you say that, the waxed packet of drugs falls out your pocket.
Mhm.
Wait, can I do like a investigation check on them?
Yeah, okay.
I just want to like see what they are.
This will probably be a
basically.
medicine?
Sorry?
We do not
You
hear.
need to do a medicine check.
Right.
Ah.
I mean, it's on medicine, so it's
Uh,
going to be as good as it can be.
Yeah, I just rolled a 20.
A nat 20?
Yeah.
Okay. You look at these pills and you see that they have a little M stamped on them. And a weird flashback, you recognise these. From your home that you don't talk about very much. This was a favoured drug of many fancy people. You're not quite sure how it got here. In fact, you suspect, because the colour looks slightly off, it's probably like a fake version of a popular drug.
Is it something that was made in my hometown?
I don't think it would have been made. You wouldn't have known it where it was made, but you know that your family would have taken it on their more jovial nights. But you never would have been allowed to, because for various reasons. But you also know you're meant to crush these up and take a very small amount.
Right. But I actually know what this is. Like,
Oh.
they have, this is like a fancy person drug, like rich people drug. They have it where I grew up. My parents would have it sometimes when they were having people over. But how much of this did you take?
1 pill.
You're supposed to crush it up and just take a tiny bit.
Well, thankfully, I'm thankful for vampirism right now.
Right? Because like when I nicked it from my parents that one time and I crushed a little bit and had a bit, I probably was in a similar state to you and I had to go running to Ren and I had like the tiniest bit.
Oh my god.
And I never had it again.
I got really lucky.
Yeah.
I almost got killed and kidnapped actually by those 2 guys. That was scary.
While on drugs, that sounds pretty terrifying, yeah. But were they bad people?
Yeah, extremely.
Dodged a bullet there then.
Well, funny you said. Anyway.
Did you shoot someone?
No, just from my gun on the bed.
It's still smoking slightly.
You're terrible at lying, you know that.
I know. I mean, I did quite well. Like, I made everyone believe I was a journalist, and no one doubted me. So.
Oh really? Did you have a different appearance?
Yeah, I did at some point. I met a lovely doctor. She was really cool. You should meet her. No, hopefully not. Then it will mean you're sick. Anyway, you probably had other plans. How was your night?
Pretty boring. I woke up. I went and trained for a while in the beautiful place.
With your...
Yeah. Went really well actually. I'm starting to get to grips with it a little bit. I had a nice breakfast. I'm actually gonna popping down into town and going to visit the stables.
Tables.
Yeah. I want to buy a horse.
You wanna buy a house?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you know and love to ride?
Yeah, I love it. I used to do it a lot back at home.
Oh. Okay. Do you need your space, maybe? I can stay here.
I mean, depends how you're feeling. I mean, do you need to rest?
Yeah, it'll probably be better.
Okay, well, don't take any more drugs. Actually, I'm taking these with me.
Yeah, actually, take them.
And yeah, I'll see you later.
Thank you again. And she leaves. And I just crush into my hands like, oh my god. So ashamed.
Okay. Nice little get together there. Would you like to take a break now before going to the stables? Or would you like to carry on?
I suppose we haven't got too long left anyway. I'm cool with carrying on.
Wonderful. Okay, in which case, Eri, we'll be jumping to you then.
Cool. Yeah, I literally want to head out to one of the like nice stables, fancy stables.
Okay, yeah, you head down and you stay to the main paths because these wide, like winding cobbled roads are where you think the nicer things would be, and you find quite a grand entrance archway to the city as it comes over the ridge. So if you head out of the city a little bit, you see kind of dug into the hillside is in fact a stables. It's got wonderful, like, a bit flaky, but still nice, gold trim banner outside called Sparky's Livery, which I think is a name for horse stuff.
Okay. Is a member of staff I see anywhere?
There's somebody who is just as you're walking down towards it, you see possibly a fancy, maybe not noble, but definitely a rich person, judging by their lovely long furs, walking up with a large horse and kind of just throwing the reins to a kind of youngish gentleman standing aside. You know, black cap, you know, suspenders, hard-wearing clothes. He catches the reins with, "Thank you very much, sir. You need to take a ticket so we can take the name of your horse." And the guy just tells the boy what to write rather than saying anything, signing it himself. He says, you need to know about the rates? No, you've just walked off. Okay, I'll take care of Tomato the horse. And that guy turns to head into the stables and sees you kind of standing roughly by the door. Well met, miss. How may I... is one of your horses here?
No, actually, I'm looking at purchasing a horse. Something very particular, actually.
Oh, you're for a particular horse?
Yeah. So I'm wondering if you have any sort of like red bays or like red chestnut horses.
We do have some wonderful red horses. We absolutely do. What type of horse are you looking for? You know, a rough and ready, you know, long haul trekker, a sprinter, a puller, a pusher, a fighting horse, a quiet, I'm going to stand there and stroke your mane for 24 hours horse. What type?
I'm honestly looking for a mix of just, you know, a little bit of everything. You know, a horse that's sturdy, fast, but also strong, mostly.
That's a tough one to have fast and sturdy and good at pulling. They're bred for 3 different things, you see.
Can I show you a like a illusion of what I want, of what I'm looking for?
Yes.
I have something very, yeah, cool. I'm gonna post a picture in the character thing, but basically I'm gonna make a horse that looks very similar to this.
Okay. I don't have the things set up that mean that I can show it on stream, not on stream, but on the video, and I can't look at it. But give me 1 second. I'm going to look at it on. Oh, that's a very sexy horse. that is a horse. Is that a drawing?
No.
That's cool. That I see what you mean. That is a pretty horse. That is a horse built for look. So we have a few prize. Are you looking for any particular gender? Mare, stallion.
Yeah, stallion.
Stallion. Mr. Sparky has got a few he keeps for discerning customers, but he's not around right now. So come and have a look. We won't have it exactly, but we'll have something. We'll have something nice for you. It is pricey, I'm not going to lie. You are looking at a few hundred gold.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, very good, miss. Lady. He starts bowing.
Bella will do. Bella is fine.
Lady Bella. Please, come in. And I'll just hitch up this horse. And he wanders in and he hitches up the horse. So he goes, if you just come to the back over here. The ones at the front here are our customers, and we can't sell you those. But yeah, we've got this. We've got a stallion. It's a bit browner than the red one that you suggested, but it's not a bad colour, not dissimilar to your own hair. If I may say so, my lady. He starts bowing again.
And you don't have maybe a mare that's more red of colour? But the red's quite important. I want it to look like my childhood horse.
Oh, I don't know a specific horse. I'm afraid I don't think we have anything exactly. We got it a bit darker, but that's about what we've got. It's pretty close. I mean, you can have a look, and you look at it.
Yeah, let me have a look.
It's a bit beefier and a shade darker, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, it looks strong. How much?
About 500 gold, I think, for this.
If I'm paying 500 gold, I would expect the tack to be included.
Tack, saddle, reins, extra horseshoes, fully
Saddlebags?
kitted out, the whole shebang, all the additionals, all the accoutrements, my lady. Bella.
And if I were to ever be in the city, would I have lodging here for my horse?
3 stables for you, absolutely. And I'll throw in a bag of feed.
2 bags of feed.
Persuasion check.
Okay. $13.
Is 1 bag of feed and a bucket for it to eat out of.
You have yourself a deal, sir. I hold out my hand.
Ah, not sir. Thank you, lady. Thank you, lady. He bends down, puts his hand out. So I guess you hand him 500 gold.
Yes.
I guess you probably got to go into your fancy portal to get that.
Yeah.
So his eyes just bulge out of his head, and he's just, would you like me to put the feed in the magic door?
Yes, please. Yes. Put it straight in there. Thank you.
He like wanders up to the solid gold, like yellow portal, and like sticks his foot in momentarily, and just slowly edges in. Oh. He puts the bucket and all the other stuff in.
Thank you. Appreciate your help. Before I go, do you happen to have a chisel and a hammer by chance nearby? I don't mean it's the stables. I'm sure you do.
Yeah. For we've got all kinds of tools for like maintaining the building and the horses. Chisel, yes. I'll put those in the bucket if you want.
Thank you. So I grab that, and then with the chisel and the hammer, I write into the leather fuego, which is Spanish for fire.
Oh, that's
which is
very
the name
good.
of my horse now.
Fuego. Ah,
Yeah.
very good name, miss. I'll write that on the receipt for you. I can't do the big fancy curly letters. It's not joined up, but good enough. 500 gold for blah 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 blah. Gives it to you.
Is there anywhere that we can ride around here? Like an open space or?
We
near the
have
city?
a small paddock out the back. I guess you want to see, the temperament of the animal.
Yes,
Fuego,
please, yeah.
sorry. He lets you in, and it's nice wild grass. It's a bit patchy because some horses have nibbled it, but it's nice enough. Please do an animal handling check. There's a check specifically for this.
Oh, nice. It's 18.
18, that's good. The horse has got some fire to it, and it's quite a wide animal. So you're a bit bow-legged as you dig everything in. But yeah, you ride fine. It takes a while. He bucks a couple of times because he's not used to riders, it seems. But he's not so unused to it. It feels more like he hasn't done it for a while, more than he's untrained. And eventually, you have him trotting around very nicely.
I get off for a little while and just lead him around in like the hopes to bond with him a bit and gain his trust.
Yeah, it'll take a bit of time, like the proficiency with your thing, but it's going very, very well.
Cool. Yeah. And then afterwards, I probably take him back to the stable and be like, I'm here for a little while, so I'm gonna leave him here with you, but I'll be back to visit soon.
Yes, my lady. Thank you, Lady Bella. Yes. That's. Oh. He's kind of holding his hand. It's like, this is a lot of gold. But yeah, wonderful. You have yourself a wonderful horse. Called Fuego.
I can go back to the tavern.
Tavern. I seriously doubt Leah's left their room.
Well, I kind of wanted to go find something to make myself forgiven by Eri.
Oh, okay, that's absolutely fine.
I wouldn't say it's metagaming because I know she's on her way to buy a horse. I just wanted to steal, if it goes wrong, I will buy it, like just a silver round for necklace. Something that you can engrave, because I imagine that Leah kind of knows how to do that with like knives and fine stuff. So would it be okay if I go down again, go up again, and and try to steal something like that?
Yeah, there's various market stalls that sell silverwares. You have to go to like a fancy place you wanted like really nice, but for this kind of thing, if you just want a nice, plain, simple circle that you can go away and engrave, yeah, there's an orc standing there in a long leather like silverware or silver merchant's thing with lots and lots of pockets. Every now and then, as someone walks past, he delves his hand, pulls out something, and is like, "You want to buy this? This is good, yes." Lots of big and nodding. It's not working. But he's big and paying attention to like the crowd moving around him, so you would be able to slip up behind him and then do a stealth, sleight of hand check. Sorry, to be able to reach in and take it out.
Your psychic dice. It is dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You get it. Yes.
Oh, cool. Nice. I'll go back to the tavern.
You climb those 1,064 steps. If you need to stop like halfway up, like you're kind of sitting down, and Eri is walking up the stairs and meets you there.
Hi.
Hey.
Fancy meeting you in there.
Right. I just bought
I
a
thought I'll
horse.
take a bit of fresh air. Nice sunshine.
You look tired.
Thank you. Yeah. I go without me. I'll join you in a few minutes.
Okay. I'll see. I'll see you at the top. I'll order you a drink.
Okay, thanks.
Hey, what do you want?
Same as yesterday.
Okay, I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
I arrived like 15 minutes late now. Thank you.
Your body feels like slightly numb. It's gone through a lot recently.
I can't feel my legs anymore. It's a weird feeling. Did you find your horse?
Yeah, I bought a horse. It's red.
Oh.
Well, kind of red, like a dark red.
Okay.
He's cool. You should
I'm
meet him
sure he
sometime.
is.
Oh, you will meet him sometime.
Where is he staying? Is he still at the stable?
Yeah.
Well, I went downstairs for a reason. I found this, and I just put the jewelry on the table. I know how to engrave stuff, so if you have a name for this horse, I can just write it for you. If you want.
Should you just go a bit Irish then?
Yeah, when I'm out of breath, I become Irish.
I called it Fuego.
Wait, what does that mean? And I just take out my kit, just put my bag, everything on the table, and find my tool and start writing
It
it.
means fire.
Oh, like you hair, your soul. Very cool.
That's what I
Very
thought.
cool.
Red horse, red hair. I think I might have a bit of an obsession at this point.
Yeah, I think so too.
Huh.
Could be worse.
True.
Fire, kind of cool.
Yeah.
An obsession
But
with
I'm
hang on,
allergic.
I just want to say, just out of character, not that I'm in a character. An obsession with fire is usually bad. That's how arsonists are
no.
made. And you're just like,
Well, I think
oh,
it's
that's
cool.
so cool.
No red flags, just red hair and horses.
Can you
Since
do
one,
a
just
sleight
one.
of hand check again to see how good you are? But add your proficiency to it, because I assume your proficiency in this kind of kit.
Yeah, sure. Proficiency. What is it?
This is very kind of you, by the way.
Well, I felt bad about what happened. Let's say it's +3. It's 15 plus 9 plus 3.
15 plus 9 plus 3, 27. Yeah, that's... You kind of have to clamp your hand with one because your hand is shaking a bit, but you kind of hold it very, very tight and manage to do a pretty good, calligraphy of Fuego.
That's so cool. I'm gonna put
You
that
got it.
right on the chess piece.
There you go.
Hmm.
Hope you like it.
Thank you.
Yeah. I know it's. Sorry, I need to calm down. It's not the best way to just do something bad and then give you a gift. It's not the first time I do that. I won't do that all the time. It's just the only way I know how to do this. Like, I was basically raised by a magpie, so yeah,
Shiny things.
yeah. It makes people happy usually.
Hmm.
Does it make you
Yeah.
happy?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good.
Hmm.
I'm happy then.
Am I a shiny thing?
Well, your soul literally burned me. You're quite shiny.
Funny though. But don't feel too bad. I appreciate this. No, I do. I do appreciate it a lot, so thank you. And also remember, like, I've done bad stuff too, which you've forgiven me for.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm
we'll
waiting
make
for my
mistakes.
shiny things. uh, what's the plan for you in this city for the rest of the week?
I mean, honestly, I don't have a lot of plans. We do some work, we get paid. I did just kind of spend a lot of money. I want to train and play some music and ride my horse. Yeah. And I guess help you find out whatever you need to find out.
Well, it feels like last night. I don't really feel like dragging you into this, but I need to continue.
Yeah. You know, maybe if I'm there, I can stop you taking drugs.
Well, that would be clever. I tried, like I put it under my tongue, but it doesn't work like that. I didn't know.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
that
really a
makes it
drug.
worse. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah. But also, we have there's this council meeting coming up, right?
oh yeah, oh my god, I completely forgot about it. Oh,
Ugh,
yes,
drugs, man. Just don't do them.
I know. Yeah, good. Do we need to get ready? I mean, you have your wig and your fake name. You're fine. Yeah, you're really happy about it.
I can't wait to wear that again.
If I knew, I would
Feeling
have
that
bought you a wig and not jewelry. Like,
No, I have one wig. That's enough, right? I like the black hair. You know, makes me feel. I don't know. Mature.
edgy. Oh.
Yeah. Sexy. Yeah.
I would
Mm.
agree. Right. Cool. Nice. Fun stuff. Another drink?
Yes.
Go back to the bar. Go buy something.
More.
So it's a gold for 2 drinks here, so just mark those both off each of you.
I'm actually getting lower now.
Yeah, you just spent 501 gold on a horse and a drink.
I'm down to 599. 99.
599? You had 1100? Wow, okay, I need to start making you spend money.
I don't have any money anymore. She kept her money during this campaign. It's Ren who paid for everything.
Yeah.
Damn. So, yeah, you're sitting at the highest tavern in the world. You've had a rough night and a pretty good night.
I'm sorry. It's just really funny, Leah, that you were that high in the highest tavern in the world.
I think the lack of oxygen made it worse. It was a
Yeah.
terrible idea to, on
Mhm.
drugs, go to the highest point. It's just
Don't
She
think
would
you
be
could have
there.
been any higher in every aspect. That's amazing.
well, you completely have the right to make fun of me for the rest of eternity. I deserve it.
Hey, if we don't laugh, we cry, right?
Yep. When is the consent meeting, Greg?
Oh, you've got another
Yeah.
like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have
Oh.
time.
Is Plymmy there?
Pardon?
Is Plymmy there?
Yeah, Plimmy's still behind the bar. She handed the drinks to Leah, who went to go and get them. She's just always wiping a jar. Always behind her with a dirty rag.
I'll kind of like shoot the packet of drugs like over the counter to her and just be like, just for you to do whatever you want to do. With
Oh my,
you know,
that
be
takes me
careful
back
though.
to my youth. Oof.
Yeah. to sell or whatever you want. But just a
Happy
little tip
birthday,
for
me.
yeah, it's just a little tip. You've been so great. I appreciate that. So have some fun.
There was a well, not a visitor per se, but someone did come to try and see you two while you were gone.
Really?
Yeah, a strange little
Ooh.
boy, awful squeaky voice.
Little boy.
No, little boy to me, young lad. You know,
Young
Oh,
lad.
did he have a name like a dog?
he didn't say, but he had a very high squeaky voice. It was quite screeching to hear, if I'm honest.
Henry? No.
No,
What?
it sounded a bit like this. Sorry, it's quite,
Oh,
it's quite difficult to do that voice.
Dog.
Spaniard.
Spaniel.
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 Spaniel. Spaniard?
Spaniard? Spaniel.
I don't know what Spaniard
Oh,
is.
cool. What he said?
He just left a letter for. I am assuming you, pointing at Leah.
I mean, probably for both of us. Can I have it, please?
Yeah. I don't look at anything. I don't judge what comes through. But there you go.
Go back to the table. Open it.
It says in quite again rough handwriting. It said, "We know where you're staying.
Obviously.
You requested the job. See below." And it says, "Target: Sir Montahaft Siltramore the 74th. Goal."
You will write it.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
nice
I
one.
will that way. Goal: steal personal papers. Deadline 1 week. Return
fair.
to place of meeting.
Does that mean we get to another like robbery together again? That was so fun last time we did that.
Yeah, we're pretty good at it. I'm really excited.
Yeah.
Seems
I mean,
like
I
a
was
fun
really
job.
bad at climbing, but picking locks, I'm okay.
Yeah.
at.
Yeah, you're quite okay. Like you can see progress, but it was fine.
Eritrea just smirk, but not say anything.
Okay, cool. We have a lot of things planned. Yeah. Out of character, how do you want to manage this? Because we still have a bit of time. I still have my vampire stuff to do, but I don't want to bore you with that. I'm guessing we're doing the 5th thing with Julie next week.
Well, you have a week to do this job in game. So you can still do all your personal stuff. That won't be an issue. There is something I want to give to Tash to do as well. And at some point you will meet Julie. Yes, I'm not saying when or in what circumstance. Yeah.
But it will, no matter what, work for her to play next week.
It will work for her to play next week. Yes. I'm not saying that
Okay.
she is specifically on this thieves job. But because you have lots of time to do this, it might be something her character wants to join in.
Okay. Tash, what would you like to do? I guess we have like something like 30 minutes. Up to you, really.
I don't really have anything planned, so it's up to you.
You will hear her from the bar as she's just wiping her jar even.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Just clearing my throat. Would I have a moment with Eritrea? Sorry, that was somebody else's voice completely. Could I have a moment with Eritrea?
Are you a kind of storyteller? You're really good with voices. Yeah, sure. I'll go back to my room. I have I have an adventure to plan, a really legal adventure, and I just run back upstairs.
Okay.
That one's not particularly good at lying, are they?
And they're really, really bad.
A really
Yeah.
legal adventure sounds great.
But we love them for it. We do.
We do? Okay, that's good. I didn't mean to be a bit of a peeping Tom last night. But
Excuse
I heard some noises from further down the staircase last night, and I saw you on the little plateau, which is my usual like personal drinking area, doing some fighty martial arts.
Yes, yeah. I try to train every day. You know, improve and all that.
Absolutely.
Important in my line of work.
You, if you're interested at some point, you said you wanted to know about interesting things in the city, and I didn't, honestly, I might have judged you a bit harshly. I didn't think that you would be that kind of fighty person, but you certainly had skills. It was quite impressive to see, actually. It was like a dance.
Yes.
I might suggest in the at about 1 o'clock on the clock of the city. Not the time, but like the place. If we're 4 o'clock, like around a bit. There are some temples which take in people to learn to fight and to teach to fight. And with the skill that I saw, I might not know anything about fighty. I'm more of a talky. You could teach there, perhaps. Or if you wanted to find someone to learn from, but it looks like you know all the moves, I guess.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. I will definitely check that out.
Yes.
Definitely some good information.
They're quite popular, but a lot of people don't commit long term, so they're always looking for new people. You know, some people just aren't cut out for exercise, I guess.
Feel that. Yeah, yeah, I'll definitely check that out tomorrow, for sure.
Again, I really didn't mean to. I didn't want to pry, but I just
No,
looked over
no,
my
I did
balcony
ask,
and
you
you
know.
were. Whoa.
I will be, by the way, every morning. Just a heads up. I hope I don't disturb you.
That's absolutely fine. I tend to do my my stretches in the little bit of time off that I have.
Understood. Yeah.
Ah.
Well, thank you again. I
Of course, yes.
appreciate the knowledge.
Also, I feel like you should look after your friend. They, you know, as a host, I hear many things, and that seemed to be a bit of a rough night.
Yeah, I'm sorry if there was some singing for a while.
No, it was quite. I could barely hear it from down here, but what I did hear was absolutely wonderful. But you get an eye for people in this job, and they
Look, it's not something they do often, trust me. It's a one-off mistake. Nothing to worry about.
That's what they all say, but a bit of a, I don't want to say self-destructive, but impulsive, I think maybe.
No, they're just going through a difficult time.
Fair enough. In this economy, things are tough for everyone.
Yeah. They'll be okay.
Wonderful. Just let me know if I need to do an extra deep clean at any point.
I will do, for sure. Yeah. You have nothing to worry about.
And I can have like a strong tea boiling at all times if they need something to purge.
I mean, do you have one now, by chance?
No, I'll need to make it and start boiling it, but if I need to have it on all the time if they're going to. Woo!
I see. Yeah. Well, no, that's not happening again. You know,
Okay,
which
sure.
that's yeah.
I'll make the tea.
Oh, okay. Hey, well, you have yourself a good night.
It's morning, but thank you.
Oh, sorry. Good day. Yes.
There you go. Wonderful. Yeah,
I'm good running up the stairs.
quite classically, when someone says "I didn't mean to pry," it looked like they were listening and listening to everything. But they honestly seem to be trying to be helpful. Pliny is a nice person. Darcy, have I given you a character you like?
Yeah. Oh my god, protect her at all costs. You make my character like sound like such a like toxic boyfriend. I need to get a grip. That I cannot continue like this.
That's what she was saying.
I know, right? Oh my god, she hates me. I love
think-
her.
I go in the room of Leah and just be like, I think we need to be careful, you know, what we tell or what we show Glimmy. She's lovely, don't get me wrong, but a little nosy.
Oh, yeah, I gathered. But she's so nice. Like you just want to tell her your deepest secrets, you know?
Yeah, she's like a mum.
I know. I was
Like the
that
kind of
close to
mum you
tell
always
her.
wanted. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What were you saying,
But
Darcy?
yeah.
You were that close to.
To tell her I was a vampire, frankly. I felt so comfortable with her.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. Not that I don't trust her, I
No.
do, but who knows who she would tell by accident or
I think I'm
or
just
whatever.
finally going down from all of what happened, and I just realized I left some evidence behind me.
What evidence?
I mean, you're about. I'm sure you will know at some point. The guy, the predatory jackass. The one I drank from. I want to think that it was because of the drugs. I'm unsure if it was just that, but I don't think. I know I didn't left him alive, and his friend is still alive, and I wasn't in another form.
You weren't? They saw your real form?
Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said.
No, you should have, because that's something we need to take into consideration. We'll be here for at least another 2 weeks. So we
It
need
means
to be
that-
careful. Maybe you should start wearing a different form.
Yeah. Back into another form again. Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah. Is it awful of me to think that, to hope that maybe a fellow vampire saw that and now wants to speak to me? And I kind of want to stay in this form. Is it too risky?
I mean, maybe you can do a bit of both. You know, if you're in the dangerous section or something. I don't know.
I mean, it's not like if the friend is going to talk to the guard. He's basically a predatory kidnapper or something, so he doesn't really deal with the guards, just
But he could have lots of friends. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, were they human?
Taste like it, yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I've got to get used to the yeah. That's funny. Tastes like it. Nice.
I'm
Snack.
unsure. I don't know. I didn't have
Um,
that many humans.
Okay. Let's just play it by ear. See how it goes. But if we get any inkling that someone's following you or whatever, you find somewhere dark, change your appearance.
I don't want you to see me like a heartless killer. It sounds so awful, but in those moments, I'm really not myself, and I
What's
was.
it like? Are you aware of it at the time? Like, can you just be like, "Oh, I should stop," or Like, what? Explain it to me.
Well, the first time I was half stuck in a dream. The second time I got burned by your pureness, and the third time I was on drugs. So I cannot really tell you. I just wish that at some point I could do that in somehow good conditions. I
So
don't know.
that-
It feels. Yeah.
Okay. I was just saying that there's threes, right? We learned a valuable lesson here, and that is we need to make you feed when you are sober. Of sober mind. Present. And maybe having someone there with you that can stop you just in case might be helpful.
Yeah. I mean, I would love it if this someone wasn't you though. Like you saw me do weird enough stuff. But yeah, definitely. Supervision would be good.
So sorry, you were telling me how it felt.
It's just like this animal feeling, this urge, like something you cannot control. It's, I don't know. I never felt that before. Really, it's inhuman. It's, I don't know.
Well, I guess think of it this way. It's very rare in life when a big change happens and we try something new that we're good at it straight away. This is literally the third time. You've never done it sober. It's practice. Like, you'll get there. You better do it. I believe in you.
Thank you for the motivational speech about this. I appreciate it. Yeah. Anyway, what did what's her name? I wrote Cleany, but is it not
Pliny. Pliny.
Cleany?
Yeah. After the philosopher, I think.
What did you want? You're okay?
Yeah, they happened to be watching me train early in the morning. Drop my dice. Yeah, and they just were saying that my skills were good and that if I wanted to, I could possibly teach down at a temple or even learn there. So I'm gonna check it out at some point. You know, I want to get better, and if we can make some money, that'll be cool as well.
Oh yeah,
But,
that would be amazing.
I meant to tell you, they said that they were going to put on some nice strong tea, so if you were ever in need of some tea, there would be some tea for you.
Okay, I'll take on the offer.
Yeah.
Thank you. I may go continue my investigation.
Yeah, the dog's back.
Hey.
Hey, dog.
Freya.
You just hear from down. Freya, Freya, where are you? Where's that darn dog got to?
Yeah, so I think Leah's going to go do their own stuff, but I don't know when you want to end the session because we have so many little bits to do.
I feel like
So I could
now
go-
might be a decent time to finish them. It's gonna be. I'm going to say, as you're heading out, Pliny calls you down.
Yeah.
I forgot, in all the excitement of the morning, there was a second message came in.
Okay.
Because I sent a runner to Mr. Henry about the payment for your room.
Yep.
And he sent me a little bit of money to last you a week, and then I assume you'll get paid weekly, and then he'll take that out of your pay or whatever. That's how it usually happens.
Okay.
He asked if you could maybe pop in during the day.
We have so many jobs. Okay. Yes, thank you. I'm so glad I don't have to sleep. You had some tea too? I'll take that for the road.
No, I haven't made. It's quite a powerful tea. It will just purge the exciting evenings.
Okay. Yeah, I get you. That won't happen again, though. There's a one-time thing.
I'll have one on, just in case. Just to be safe.
Okay. Thanks.
Well, have a nice day.
Yeah, you too.
She turns away, she just whispers, doesn't have to sleep. I suggest we might end it here then. You've been given... What the fuck? Okay, apparently Tash is very excited to end it here. Yes!
No, this is why.
What?
It said why.
Oh, I just said... Oh, why? Okay. Oh, that's the why you whispering why, isn't it? Anyway, before we get into like things, I'm going to stop the recording here. I hope everyone had a good session of D&D. We are doing it more regularly and with a surprise next week that we definitely haven't already said.